Ready?
Yeah, go ahead and play. Hey campers, Ranger Ethan here. Thanks for joining me for Arts and Crafts Time. Today, I'm going to be using these, some books, a flashlight, and a stand to draw an awesome shadow picture. How am I going to do that with the lights on? I'm glad you asked. Alright, so, as you can see here, I set my flashlight up far enough away from the board to where it makes a big circle of light. If I bring my flashlight closer to the board, it gets tinier. So the farther away I bring my flashlight, the bigger, the more focused on the bigger the square, the circle of the light will be, okay? So, after I set my flashlight up on the board, make sure it's at the right angle, I set up the object I'm going to shadow trace, okay? So, my flashlight has a little bit of weirdness to it. You guys can see how like the tree right here is not like perfectly shaped on the board, but it's close enough. I'm happy with it. I could actually move the tree closer to the board, like this close, but then it'd be hard for me to trace it. So I'm gonna leave it, oh, okay, bring it a little bit closer. So I'm gonna leave it close enough to where it still look there. It's a lot better actually. And then now I'm gonna trace it with some of these whiteboard markers. Now guys, if you would like for this to be a project that you keep, okay? For example, you have paper here, you don't have a whiteboard, and you want to keep this shadow art, what you should do is take a piece of paper, tape it all four corners to the board, tape it all four corners to the board like this, whatever angle you need to, and then adjust the light and adjust the object as needed, okay? And so once it's taped onto there, that's when you angle the light and all that good stuff. So, I'm using this. My shadow still has stayed the same. So I'm just gonna go straight down. And go straight up on the side. Alright, there's my tree. Just have to connect the bottom. And I'll add some brown. There's my brown marker, just gotta go up a little bitty bit. Okay, and there's my hill, so I'll make that in green. Alright, I'm gonna shade in just my star. Then we're gonna turn the lights back on and see how I did. All right, getting lights on in 3, 2, 1. All right, so if you come a little closer to our board, you'll see that it actually looks a lot like this. Not exactly 100% perfect, but they actually look pretty similar. Now I'm gonna show you guys something kind of cool, okay? We're gonna go ahead and turn the lights off again. So right there. And instead of this tree, I'm gonna move my light a little bit this way, next to my tree. Instead of this tree, I'm gonna have Ranger Aaron put his hand right there. Right, and you can come in from that side, Ranger Aaron. Right there. Ah, that's good. And actually, you know what you could do? Actually, if you could kneel on the floor and go up like that. Either way is good. Yeah, it is good. A little more. Oh, actually, I want like straight up like this. Yes, and I'll try to be really quick so you don't have to have your hand fixed.
Look at that.
Look at that. All right, guys, now we're not done. I'm about to show you something that is super duper cool. All right, first I'm gonna connect the thumb more that way. Then, ready? I'm going to turn his fingers. Turn his fingers into bird feathers. Can you guys guess what I'm gonna make? It's probably pretty simple. In fact, if I say the word Thanksgiving, we just did, you guys are probably gonna know exactly what I'm making. In fact, some of you guys might have made one of these in school. So if you guys can see here, I've turned his fingers, okay, into big old feathers. Nice big old. Now, if I wanted to, I could probably use top of it. Ooh, so, you guys can see, I did two things. One was not super creative. It didn't take me a lot to be creative with the tree because I just reflected the light, the light shine on the tree, and I just traced the tree, used the same colors. But for Ranger Aaron, all right, for the turkey, I had to get a little creative. All I had to work with was a hand. But I looked at the hand and I thought, what can I make with a hand? Oh, I know, that looks like a turkey. And so Ranger Aaron's hand became a turkey, as you guys can see there. All right, he's not super great. He won't be feeling great by the end of November because he will probably end up on somebody's dinner table. But there's your turkey. He looks great, sitting right there, looks happy, doesn't know what's coming. So I hope you guys enjoy this craft, and I'd love to see what you guys come up with. Maybe you copy what I do, or maybe come up with something totally different and even better. And I'd love to see all the work that you guys do. Make sure you send us a picture of your work. If you'd like to, you can send us a video as well. Thanks for joining me for today's arts and crafts video.